Now at 6, an alleged payroll scam has 6 people facing felony charges tonight. Good evening, I'm Mark Mellinger.
And I'm Heather Herron. The owner of Paragon Home Care told News Channel 15 that the 6 people were creating payroll checks in her company's name and then cashing them.
But she says they slipped up when she switched to direct deposit and they kept creating the checks. News Channel 15's Elizabeth Fields has been following this story for us today. And Elizabeth, this scam involved quite a bit of money over several months.
It did, Mark and Heather. Police say that these 6 people cashed thousands of dollars worth of payroll checks from Paragon Home Care, except none of them had ever worked there.
It was 2007 when Lisa Hunter first noticed her accounts wouldn't balance. It took her months to figure out someone had access to her account.
I would hate to think that an employee would provide that information to somebody, but I mean, that's always an option.
But she was never able to track the information leaked to anyone within her company. So she went to work with police and community members to catch the checks before they were cashed.
The amounts on the checks were, a red flag because you'd have to work a lot of hours to, cash the amount of money that they were trying to get out of the checks.
That's exactly what made Thomas Brownlee, owner of Brownlee Market, suspicious when Tyshawn Malden came in with one of those checks.
I might become suspicious of if a person brings a check in here for $800 or $900, something like that. It's quite a bit of money for a person to be making at this time, the way the economy is and stuff like that, and I'd be suspicious of that.
He made a quick call to Paragon, and Hunter told him the check was a fake, so Brownlee called police. Police have charged Malden, along with Demetrius Mills, Tamika Thomas, Ashley Pickett, Robert Dent Jr., and Sade Braden, who isn't pictured, with Class C felonies.
It's a good experience. It was bad that we went through it, but I'm glad to see that there's going to be, the right outcome as far as filing charges, and hopefully they're held accountable.
Even though the checks were cashed more than a year ago, the charges were just pressed this week. Hunter says that she hopes now she'll get some justice for all that money she lost. Reporting tonight from News Control, I'm Elizabeth Fields, News Channel 15.